Hello Jirani Kenya TV viewers, welcome back to yet another amazing episode of Political Review. My name is Sharon Nyoike and this is Jirani Kenya TV, and today I have a great show lined up for you. You know, kama kawaida, this is the #1 online media station in Kenya, and of course our show today cannot be happening without having sponsors who have helped this show to be where it is today. I want to give so many thanks to One Stop Postal Annex, which is a shipment company located in the US. They do shipping. If you want to bring in any service, any product from the US to Kenya or Africa at large, or you want to take any product or any service from Kenya or Africa to the US, One Stop Postal Annex is your #1 shipment company. So to get in touch with them, call the number 253-517-8670. I repeat the contact, 253-517-8670. And remember, our viewer, you can find us on all social media platforms: Facebook at Jirani Kenya TV, YouTube at Jirani Kenya TV. Leave a comment down there. Every Thursday we are going to be here talking about politics. Always make sure you keep up to date with us. Call us on our various numbers. You can see them down on the screen below. So make sure you contact us and tell us how you feel in the show today. So today on our political review, we are going to be having some very interesting topics. You know, this has been such an amazing week. Yesterday, the Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta got to spend his day at the state lounge in Sagana. And this was because Uhuru wanted to talk to his people in Sagana, that is Murang'a, the central Kenya part of, you know, the central part of Kenya. So he called a meeting there, and different people came in. There was such a large crowd of people inside there, and he had so many things that he had to talk about. But before we get to talk about what he really dived into, we can maybe talk about some of the highlights that also happened over this week. We had the UDA leader, who is Ruto, who is the Deputy President of Kenya, happened to be touring Makueni County, and also the ODM party leader, that is Raila Amolo Odinga, happened to be touring the Rift Valley region, where he was welcomed warmly, and the people there were really, really happy to see him. Also, we have, onto our topic today, we are going to be talking about the Senate, which did such an amazing deal. So for you to know what the Senate happened to do, or the law that they surpassed, and so many Kenyans are happy, make sure you stay tuned to this show till the end of the show. So leave your comments, contact me, send your messages, keep them coming, because you know your feedback is my joy. Here at Jirani Kenya TV, we aim at growing a family. And our President Uhuru Kenyatta being yesterday at the Sagana State Lounge in Sagana, that is Murang'a County, Nyeri County. The people in Central Province were targeted, and they happened to be there in so many large numbers. And among the people that were there in attendance, we had the CAS for Health, that is Mutahi Kagwe, who was just very warm. He was seated there listening to our president give his updates. We also had the CS Agriculture, who is called Dr. Nyamo, and he was congratulated by the president because of the job well done. It is such an honor to see Kenya get to a level where right now Kenyans are embracing the fact that it's not a must to get maybe tea, coffee, potatoes, tomatoes from other countries, because in our country we grow the best crops. We grow the best cash crops, food crops, and our President Uhuru Kenyatta got to congratulate the CAS Agriculture for doing an amazing job and helping Kenyans, you know, helping the farmers in Kenya to be able to get money from whatever they are growing, you know, in their own farms. And some of the things that the President Uhuru Kenyatta got to really talk about yesterday were some of the projects that he has done in his term of presidency. Remember, President Uhuru Kenyatta got to join the second part of being the Kenyan president in the year 2017. So he is about to finish his second term as a president of this country. So we are all waiting for the 8th of August so that you can know who is going to be our next president. Tell us on the comment section down below, have you taken your vote? Have you gone to the registration center, to the polling station next to you? Have you taken your vote? Because you know that shows how patriotic you are as a Kenyan. Tell me in the comment section down below. And if you've not taken it, remember we are also on Facebook. Go there, tell me, why have you not taken your vote card yet? Because it is important. It shows how you really love your country. So because I see my producer is telling me let's take a short commercial break, you know, remember to check out One Stop Postal Annex, which is a shipment company located in the US. Their number is 253-517-8670. We will be right back.
I am new here in the state of Washington, but my roommates told me that they failed the CNA exam several times.
I wonder which school they attended because I passed on my first attempt and all my classmates also passed on their first attempt.
Which school did you guys attend?
We attended the best CNA training college in the state of Washington. It is called the Crystal Point CNA Training. Let me tell you, the training is awesome. Best instructors you can ever meet.
Where is it located?
The school is located in Federal Way 32105 First Avenue, SB2, Federal Way, Washington 98003.
Crystal Point CNA Training School provides excellent concurrent classroom and clinical skills education that meet the requirements established by federal and state laws of Washington for nursing assistant certified NAC training. After completion, you will be able to deliver high-quality care to patients and clients under the supervision of an RN or LPN in a variety of healthcare settings. Reach us at info@crystalpointcna.com.
Welcome back, our Jirani Kenya TV viewer. Remember, you can find us on all our social media platforms, that is Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. You know, leave a comment, send us an SMS, because we are always here for you. And back to our political review this week, we are talking about the President Uhuru Kenyatta being at Sagana. That was yesterday, and he really talked about so many things, the handshake being one of the things. Remember, back in the year 2018, that was in January, President Uhuru Kenyatta and his former ally, that is Raila Odinga, got to, you know, meet each other and do this handshake that brought in so many questions in Kenya. Kenyans really wanted to know, why is this handshake happening? You guys have been saying your enemies all through, and therefore the Central Province people in Kenya, they called President Uhuru Kenyatta and they wanted the questions to be answered. They wanted it to be put to light. Why is it that the Deputy President is now not part of Jubilee anymore? Is there anything that could be stopping all this from happening? And the President answered back, and he told the Central Province people, and not only the Central Province people, but all Kenyans, that this handshake happened so that it can bring peace in Kenya. It did not happen so that they can maybe break people or make people lose their jobs or lose their roles in the government. It happened so that everyone in this country can be peaceful. There's no tribalism in Kenya anymore. Nowadays, you go to the shop, you're going to get a certain person from Western Kenya selling to you at the shop. Nowadays, you go to a car wash, you find a person from Central Province washing for you your car, and you guys, you're so friendly to each other. So that doesn't mean that come the year 2022, which is this year on the 8th of August, that doesn't mean that we should bring in any tribalism inside our country. So let us be loyal people. And the president, talking about the handshake, he got to talk about when he called in that is the former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga. Deputy President William Ruto happened to be on occasion. He was next to the president when he saw all this happening. But immediately he saw that these people were becoming friends and everything was becoming okay. He decided to start his campaign back in the years. And he has been campaigning all through since COVID hit the country, and the political roles had to be put, you know, at a standstill, because COVID is just a thing that we all understand how COVID has messed up so many things, businesses, schools, so many schools were closed down, so many businesses were closed down, and so even the political rallies had to be put at a standstill. But back last year, things at least came back to normal, and right now everyone is campaigning. If you go out there, people are campaigning, and that's why I'm telling you as a Jirani Kenya TV viewer, let us know, have you taken your vote? Are you willing and ready to vote in the 8th August 2022 election? And also you can tell us, who is your next voter? Who are you going to elect as your MP? As Jirani Kenya TV, we are located in Dagoretti. And today's question, I'm going to be giving you a challenge. If you tell me who is the aspiring political aspirant for the Member of Parliament in Dagoretti South, at the end of this show, you're going to get your own 1,000 Kenya shillings. So keep the comments coming. Let me know. The Dagoretti people here in Dagoretti Center, who is the aspiring political leader in Dagoretti South? Once you give me the answer, you are going to get yourself 1,000 Kenyan shillings by the end of this show. The other thing that the president got to talk about yesterday during his tour at the Sagana State Lounge is about the projects that he has done this year. So many Kenyans have been questioning the president. Why is it that the last minute is when you have started to rush? But the president proved all people wrong, because he carried with him and his team a digital machine where he showed everyone and he put to light each and everything that he has done in the 5 years that he has been a president. And some of the things that he really showed us on were infrastructure. To be honest, if right now we go to bypasses, if we go to Nairobi itself, if we go to Marsabit, Turkana, the roads have really improved. So these are some of the things that the president wanted to show Kenyans, that I have done my work. All the projects that President Kibaki left hanging or pending, President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta got into the seat and made sure that he has finished all the projects. And he talked of him being the #1 president in Africa to complete all the projects that other presidents have left pending. I think that is a good job. It's a commendable job. Comment on the comment section down below and tell me, do you think what the president has done? Look at the roads right now. The development is so high. People can't wait to travel. Look at the SGR. It has made work so easier. Long time ago, people will take their time to travel to Mombasa, to travel to Kisumu, but right now you just go to the SGR, you pay your 1,000 Kenya shillings, and you get to your destination happily, and your things are safe. Long time ago, cars will get spoiled along the way. They will get punctures. You'll have to fuel a lot of liters of oil so that you can get to the whatever destination you're going to. But right now the SGR has made work easier for everybody. So viewers, tell me in the comment section down below, do you think what the president did yesterday, did he do a good job? Also tell me, are you in support of the president talking about Raila being the next president? You know, maybe as Kenyans you might feel like, no, he was not supposed to put it like it's already known that Raila is the next president, because we have other political aspirants, we have other presidential aspirants, and nobody knows who's going to be the president. But him talking as a current member of state, and him saying that I already know who is going to be the next president in Kenya, does it bring in so many questions in your mind? Does it prepare your mind that you already have your new president, and that is Raila Amolo Odinga? Tell us, as Jirani Kenya TV viewer, tell us, is it the right thing to announce or to predict something knowing that you're in power and people are going to believe what powerful people or influential people in our country always say? And to other news, we had the ODM leader, that is Raila Amolo Odinga, touring the Rift Valley region. And some of the members of parliament, members of government who happened to welcome him. We had Stanley Kosgei, who endorsed Raila as the president. So many questions are happening. Why are all these aspirants, why are all these political leaders, especially the current leaders, making it seem like Raila is already the president? Like, you guys, you don't even have to wake up and go vote, because you already have Raila as the president. For me, as a Jirani Kenya TV viewer or political reviewer, I feel like that is not the right thing to do. Let Kenyans have their peace. Let Kenyans know that they still have the time. We are in February right now. We have March, April, May, June, July. 5 good months for people to still decide who is going to be my president, because that ballot box, you're going to go there by yourself. You're not going to go into the ballot box by anyone else. It is you and you alone. So I think it's not right how leaders are making it seem like they have already decided who is the next president. As Kenyans, we also have a say. You as a citizen, you have a say. You have a say to know that I want this as my leader because he has read his manifesto, she has read the manifesto, and you know what you want. You know what is going to impact the generations to come, what is going to stop poverty in Kenya, what is going to take Kenya to another level, what is going to take you as a young person, as an elderly person, to another level. So the ODM leader happened to tour the Rift Valley region, and that the governor in Elgeyo Marakwet, that is Alex Tolgos, happened to really talk about some of the things that are affecting the Rift Valley region, claiming that things like fertilizers, they are being sold at very expensive prices, therefore affecting the business people, those people who have farming businesses in Elgeyo Marakwet, in the Rift Valley region, are being held back by expensive fertilizers. But if we look back at yesterday, the same time the president happened to be in Sagana, and he talked about Elgeyo Marakwet and one of the projects that he had planned to do immediately he got into presidency. And the president, speaking in his native language, talked about the former financial manager, that was Mudavadi, and he said that he took all the money that was planned, that was billions of money, that was planned to set up the dam in Elgeyo Marakwet and take it to another level. So do you think that is rightful? Do you think that the next person who is coming into the seat should be very, very vocal with whoever is joining those seats? Are there things that should be put maybe on screens? Are there manifestos that if you are coming to this seat, let there be no cases? We have seen cases before. Former Kiambu Governor Waititu, he has been demonetized from his seat because of being a grabber, you know, going to other people's pockets and stealing what is not his. And that has really caused a very serious thing. Look at the former Nairobi Governor Sonko. Right now, where is Mike Mbuvi Sonko? I don't hear about him anymore. Tell me in the comment section down below, have you been hearing about Mike Mbuvi Sonko? It is rightful for Kenyans. Kenyans have a say. If Kenyans notice that maybe a certain leader is behaving some type of way, you woke up so early, very early in the morning at 4 a.m. to go vote for a specific leader, not for them to go take what you have been paying as a tax, not for them to go take what you have been working hard every day to get and put on your table and bring food for your kids, for them to go take it and benefit themselves and their families, get these expensive and luxurious lives. No, no, no. As a Kenyan, you have the right to say no. And because the president put it to light yesterday that these things have been happening, people have been taking money that is not theirs. What is going to be happening? If you are caught, can they bring a solution for that? If you are caught stealing money from the government, can you be taken to prison for a maximum of 5 years without removing anything, any bribe, any fines? Go serve your term so that next time when we are voting for other leaders and they want to go take money from these loyal Kenyans who work hard every day, they have something that they know I will be punished for stealing money from different people. Let me look at some of your comments on our Facebook page. I see Jessie Joseph telling me she's live and she's enjoying the show. Innocent Mfalme tells me that, wow, I love the show today. I see Wangoi Divine telling me that she's locked from Kiambu, Dindegwa. Oh, that's so nice. It feels nice to see people from Dindegwa tuned in. I see Hannah Musau from Kitengela telling me she's live. And talking about Kitengela, have you heard about Shag's project, which is a home project? It's a fine project about homes, properties. Do you want to build your future home? Do you want to build your dream home? But you're wondering, where am I going to get this beautiful piece of land where it's peaceful, there are no cars, there are no roads, there's minimum noise, there's availability of water, infrastructure, schools, availability of malls, supermarkets where you can go do your shopping. Shags project is the place to be. It's the project to always pick up on. And in case you want to book your property, in case you want to book your land today, call the number +254 725 734 356. I repeat the number +254 725 734 356. The reason as to why I'm telling you Shags project is the place to be. You know, long ago we used to be told that, you know, if you want to own a beautiful home, you have to go all the way to your motherland. That is, if you come from, like for me, I'm a Kikuyu, so I come from Central. So people used to believe that if I want to build a beautiful space, if I want to build a beautiful home, I have to go all the way to Murang'a and have my house constructed back there. But nowadays, it's a free world. You can be born in Western Province, but you go to a place like Kitengela, or you go to a place like Keno, and you buy your piece of land and construct your own dream home there. Have a playground for your kids, have a huge parking for your cars, have a walk-in closet for yourself, have an urban kitchen, a modernized kitchen where if your guests come into the house, they can see your kitchen, they can see everything, your gas cooker, your expensive and luxurious things inside the house. So Shags project is the number one. And remember, as Jirani Kenya TV, we refer what is best to you. So book today, call the number +254 725 734 356. And on other news, or back to our news, the ODM leader, during his tour yesterday, he promised the people of Rift Valley region that he's going to have a sit down with the president. That is before the president leaves his seat. Maybe by the end of July, who knows, you know. So he said he's going to have a meeting with the president and all those problems that were dedicated to him, so that he can help the Rift Valley people, you know, maybe escalate from one level to another. He's going to have a sit down and they're going to tackle all that and make sure that people get what they want before the president leaves his seat. On to other news. Back at the beginning of this week, we had the Gatundu South MP, that is Moses Kuria, who held a very big event at the Gatundu South Thika stadiums. And it was a big event. So many political leaders were there. Martha Karua happened to be there. There were so many political leaders, and so many people really wanted to know what is Chama cha Kazi about. So many people wanted to know what is Moses Kuria up to, you know. Right now he left, nobody knows, because people wanted to know, are you still an UDA supporter? Are you now joining the ODM party? And Moses Kuria said that he is not joining any party. He is joining the party of God. And I think this is something that should be brought to light. So many political leaders do not consider religion in, or, you know, bringing people closer to God in their manifestos, because most of the times you have these political leaders come to your church, they leave money and then they go, you know. But having a leader who is ready to drag so many young people into Christ and help them know that there is God and God can save you. Because remember, last week we were here talking about Moses Kuria comeback. And for those of you who are live with us, we got to talk about him being in a hospital bed for more than 4 months. And right now he's back on his feet, ready to go, asking people to vote for the next political aspirant. And on that note, Moses Kuria promised that he's going to help Martha Karua be the next Kenyan president. Do you think for the first time Kenya can have a female president? Comment on Jirani Kenya TV social media platforms and tell us, would you love a change in Kenya? Would you love to hear that Kenya has a new female president? How do you think the mode of ruling can be in Kenya? Can it be a bit dictative? Can it be a bit pitiful? Remember, last year, I think the same time this month, Tanzania happened to be in a mourning process because they lost one of the best legends, one of the biggest people in Africa. That is President John Pombe Magufuli. We lost President John Pombe Magufuli due to COVID, and Samia Suluhu, who is now the current president, took over the seat. Do you think it will be also beautiful for Kenya to have a female president? Tell us. We are here because of you, and because of that, you know, this show cannot be made possible if We don't have sponsors. So if you want to advertise your business with us, if you want to bring your business to light, do you stay around Dagoretti? Do you stay around Nairobi? Do you stay around Kikuyu, Kangemi, Banana, Ruiru? Where? Jirani Kenya TV is the place to advertise your business. Call us, SMS us, email us at jiranikenyatv@gmail.com. Tell us how you want us to advertise your business for you, and we will always get back to you. For now, let's take a short commercial break, dear viewers, and we'll be right back.
I am new here in the state of Washington, but my roommates told me that they failed the CNA exam several times.
I wonder which school they attended because I passed on my first attempt and all my classmates also passed on their first attempt.
Which school did you guys attend?
We attended the best CNA training college in the state of Washington. It is called the Crystal Point CNA Training. Let me tell you, the training is awesome. Best instructors you can ever meet.
Where is it located?
The school is located in Federal Way 32105 First Avenue, SB2, Federal Way, Washington 98003.
Crystal Point CNA Training School provides excellent concurrent classroom and clinical skills education that meet the requirements established by federal and state laws of Washington for nursing assistant certified NAC training. After completion, you will be able to deliver high-quality care to patients and clients under the supervision of an RN or LPN in a variety of healthcare settings. Reach us at info@crystalpointcna.com.
Welcome back, dear viewer. This is Jirani Kenya TV, and my name is Sharon Nyoike. Remember, you can find us on all social media platforms, that is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, because this is the digital era. And if you're not on social media, then where are you? Join us every Thursday as we get to talk about politics, as we get to talk about what is happening in Kenya politically. With there's so many political aspirants. Are you an aspiring MCA? Are you an aspiring MP in the 2022 elections? And you're looking for a platform to come talk about yourself, talk about your manifestos. This is the place to be. Jirani Kenya TV. And of course, these shows cannot be made possible without having people who are willing to work hand in hand with Jirani Kenya TV. I want to give many credits to the Right at Home Care Agency, Right at Home Care Agency, which is a licensed doctor, nurse, who does home care services for people. Are you ill and you cannot even afford to leave your bed in the morning? Are you ill and maybe you do not have the capability to even move your leg from one corner to another corner? Right at Home Care Agency is the best company for you to always call on them. The number is +254 713 206 647. That is +254 713 20647. And back to our round table talk today. We have been talking about political things that have been happening, and maybe if you're just coming in, we got to talk about yesterday's presidential tour at the Sagana State Lounge, where he really talked about so many things. And we have talked about the ODM leader being in the Rift region, where he has been touring the whole of this week. And right now we are going to talk about, how can we call it a political review without talking about the UDA party leader, that is DP Ruto. And yesterday he happened to be in Makueni with none other than Mudavadi, and they really had a very great tour. The people of Makueni County, Machakos County really welcomed them in a very humbling way. And I know they are so happy to see Kenyans. Kenyans are willing to support. Kenyans are always ready to support. Only if whatever you're doing is intentional. Only if whatever you're saying is intentional. Not just saying things to favor yourself, but to help people escalate or move from one place to another. And one of the things that the DP really talked about in Makueni County yesterday was the issue about deaths in Kenya. You know, so many people like to make this joke that if right now you don't have a kid, or if today you conceive and you have a new kid, he or she already has a debt to pay the moment they are born. So the DP Ruto really put it to light that once he is into the presidential seats, once he takes over this presidential seat, all these public debts that make people stressed out. The economy is getting so high. Yesterday, the day before yesterday, like almost the whole of this week, there has been a trend in Kenya, lower food prices, because day by day things are just, the costs of food, the costs of different things are just escalating each and every day. And so many Kenyans came on Twitter, that was on Tuesday, and they were so bitter, and they was asking, how is it that before handshake, a gas, a liter of milk, one bread only costed 35 shillings, but right now after handshake, it's now 55 shillings. People are asking, before handshake, why is it that gas, the gas that we used to cook, the gas that is used in mechanical areas, used to cost only 600 per kg, but right now it's 1600 per kg. Kenyans really want to know, what is the problem? They say they are paying debts, but where is this money going to? Because each and every day we hear different statistics of the prices of the debt that Kenya is having. So the DP, William Samoei Ruto, really promised that once he is into the presidential seat, he's going to tackle all these public debts, and he's going to make sure that by the time he's finishing his term in the presidential seat, this debt will be complete. He also talked about roads that he has constructed in Makueni County, questioning why is it that the president has been in his term of presidency and he has not constructed he has not constructed infrastructure, that is roads, hospitals for the people of Makueni County. And the deputy president went ahead to protect himself and said that I removed my own cash from my own pockets, so that I can construct a road for you people of Makueni County. And look at you right now, you move around. If you want to reach Nairobi in the next few minutes, you will be there because of me. So that is also a reason as to why the DP president was asking the Makueni people to vote for him as an aspiring presidential leader. Also talking about some of the manifestos that the DP president Ruto has been talking about. We have improving education and paying of free education. If we put this, at Jirani Kenya TV, we love to bring things as they are. We don't love to divert things, because we know you as a loyal viewer. You're a Kenyan like us, and you understand what we love to talk about here at the #1 media station. So, improving education and impacting free education. So many parents have been complaining that, yes, they claim that this education is free, but why is it that at the end of the day, we have to pay a lot of tuition fee, we have to pay a lot of examination fee, some very minimal prices that are brought in by our kids. The CBC education, which is now a new thing that parents in Kenya some are struggling to adopt to it, because they were not used to children coming at home. Parents are coming from work, and the child is waiting for you to come and help them maybe draw something that you've never done, or maybe the child is waiting for you to come home and help them maybe put together something that you've never done, and sometimes you're incurring a lot of costs. So the deputy William Ruto promised that he is going to improve the form of education in Kenya. So who knows, is he going to do away with CBC education? Is he going to take CBC education at another level? So let us wait and see. 8th August is the D-Day, and every Kenyan is waiting for the 8th of August, because this is the day we are going to know who is the leader, and who is the leader who is going to come and change Kenya to a better country. Also, some of the people that were there in attendance, we had the Senator Murang'a County, that is Irungo Kenyatta. But now the irony or the parody comes in. The president happened to be in the central province, but Irungo Kenyatta happened to be in Makueni County. Does this mean that when the president elected Irungo Kenyatta as the spokesperson, as the spokesperson for the parliament, did their grudge escalate? Because we expect that because you come from this region, of course you're supposed to be in attendance. We saw the Murang'a County Governor, Mwangi Waire, in attendance. We saw Sabina Wanjiru Chege in attendance. Being the woman representative, we also expect that the member or the senator is going to be in attendance. But it's so funny that Irungo Kenyatta happened to join the UDA political leader in Makueni County as they did their grand tour. And remember, today's show is sponsored by very amazing companies. You have One Stop Postal Annex, which is a shipment company located in the US. If you want to bring in any products, any service, do you have a car? Do you have anything, cameras, clothes, anything that you want to bring in from the US to Kenya, or from Kenya to the US, or from Africa at large, One Stop Postal Annex is the #1 shipment company. Call the number 253-517-8670. You will get a very beautiful voice from Catherine Wahu, who is one of the best salespeople in worldwide, not even in Africa, worldwide. So call Catherine Wahu. She's going to get back to you and tell you how you're going to get your products, or how you're going to move your products from where you are to the States. So One Stop Postal Annex is the best place for you to be. And also we have some very another amazing sponsors for this show today. We have the Shags Project, which is a home and properties limited company located at Kisanju. They deal with lands, property homes, beautiful property homes, not just the mediocre property homes, but very beautiful. So have you been planning to build your dream home and you don't know where to go, you don't know where to start? Shags Project has some very affordable lands or properties from 6.5 million. Imagine 6.5 million Kenya shillings. You can home your very beautiful home. And what I love about the place, because I've been there as a Jirani Kenya TV viewer, I have to know I have to try out something before I come and recommend it to you. So I love it because they have very spacious lands. An acre is just so huge. So you can go construct your dream house, have a swimming pool. What does it cost? Have a very beautiful swimming pool for you and your family, because we no longer want to pay public swimming pools where people are just going and dirtifying the water. Have your private self-care over the weekends, and this will be made possible by Shags Project, which, if you want to get to them, call the number +254 725 734 356. I repeat the number, +254 725 734 356. And as we get to finalize on our show today, we also have some of the things that made trends this week politically, that is politically. And as I told you at the beginning of this show, I had an amazing news for you. Are you an aspiring political leader? Are you an aspiring MCA, MP, governor, senator, woman representative? Name them, name all the seats that are available in the 2022 election. Are you aspiring to be a senator, or whatever seat that you're aspiring to vie for? The Senate has now scrapped the degree requirement for you to be an aspiring political leader. How is that so amazing? Because so many young people were in so much fear because maybe they didn't have the capability to join campuses or different universities once they were done with their 8 to 4 education. So the Senate, this was made possible by Kipchumba Murkomen, who is the Elgeyo Marakwet leader. Back last year, he took it to court and asked the Senate to really help scrap this requirement of people having a degree for them to be political leaders. Because at the end of the day, we might be having people who did not go to university, but what they have, the vision that they have for their people back at home, for the people who want better leaders each and every day, maybe might not be having the capability to have a degree. So it's such an amazing news. I know so many Kenyans are happy, so many young political aspirants are happy. And remember, this is Jirani Kenya TV. And if you're an aspiring political leader, are you aspiring to be an MP, a senator, an MCA, any political seat, book with us today. So that next time, you see this table is so big, I cannot fit at this table by myself. So next time, call us and tell us, maybe we can be having you next year. Let's talk about politics. Where are we taking our political game in this country? So call. I know somebody will get back to you and book your interview with us. So don't hesitate, because this, as I told you, is the #1 online media station in Kenya, Jirani Kenya TV. Remember, our social media platforms are always active for you, so don't hesitate to send in your comments. And if I look back, I see Peter Kamonyo from Dagoretti telling me that I know the Dagoretti MP aspirant, and he tells me he knows Honorable David Njega. So Peter Kamunyu, you'll be getting a call from my producer at the end of this show, and whatever I promised at the beginning of the show is what you are going to get. I also see Margaret Wanjiro from this from Kino telling me she's tuned in. I see Faith Nyokabi ananiambia ako live, ako ndani. I see Peter Kans Mutangili. Mutangili telling me that, hi Shaz, I am an aspiring political leader. Please pray for me. Peter Mutangili, don't hesitate. If something is meant for you, it is meant for you, and it surely will get to you. So don't hesitate. This is Jirani Kenya TV. Call our contacts and someone is going to get back to you. Book an interview with us so that next time I'm coming to this seat, we will have a conversation with you. We will get to know, where do you want to be? Where do you want to take? Maybe it's your small constituency, maybe it's your small county. Tell us, where do you want to take it to another level? And I think we can call it a wrap up for today. I really want to thank today's sponsors for our shows, that is Shags Project, who are doing an amazing job. I wish all of you can just call the contact +254 725 734 356. And once you go to Kisanju, what you are going to see, what your eyes are going to see, you will be shocked. So many people are constructing very beautiful homes without rooftops. Some look like villas, they look like hotels, and they are just dream homes at only 6.5 million Kenya shillings to 25 million Kenya shillings. I also want to give so many credits, so many thanks to One Stop Postal Annex, which is the best shipment company in Kenya. I've not heard of any shipment company that is doing an amazing job. A shipment company that does not have any complaints. What people are ordering is what they are getting. You know, sometimes you see people fighting online and being like, this is what I ordered, but what I got is totally different from what I wanted. So this is the best shipment company. Do you want to bring in your car, these expensive things that, you know, you're hesitant about approaching any company? One Stop Postal Annex is the best shipment company. And once you call the number 253-517-8670, you will get a feedback, or your call will be received by one Catherine Wahu. She will get back to you, and you will plan and organize on how everything is going to get back to you. And the last but not least sponsor of the show today is known as Right at Home Care Agency, which is a licensed home care where we have different doctors, different nurses. Are you sick? Do you have a sick member, relative, friend who has been in bed for the longest of the times? Maybe you guys, you cannot afford hospital bills, you know. So this is the best option for you. Call them. The number is +254 7132 06647. Call them, have your loved one treated from home with the best care, with the best facilities, with the best tenderness, you know. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Once again, my name is Sharon Nyoike, and I enjoyed hosting you today. I hope you get to enjoy this, and until next time, bye-bye.